I only cover the trials of the rich, powerful, and famous because it is different for them than for other people. Because they've got the bucks to spend on the million-dollar lawyers, and they've got the bucks to bring in the expert witnesses. During my years as a stage manager, there were a lot of new young actors that hadn't made it yet, whom I became friends with. And Grace Kelly was one, and Steve McQueen was one, and Joanne Woodward was one. I was their stage man. We all became pals, and then they became these huge movie stars. What nobody knows about Bogart is that he went to Andover, and he's from that kind of family too, but he played all these tough guys. So I said to him once, I said, God, I love to look at movie stars. And he said, what are you doing Friday? And I said, nothing. And he said, come to dinner. Sinatra sang, Judy Garland sang, and Lana Turner lived next door. Lana Turner was so fantastic at that time. And Spencer Tracy was there that night, and David Niven was there that night, and Hank Fonda was there that night. And it went on and on. I mean, I thought I died and I'd gone to heaven. I was alone. I'd come home and I would just drink. Just drink, and then wake up with terrible hangovers. And I was in somebody's closet, and we were using Turnbull and Asser ties as whatever you call them when you get your vein, and and we were shooting cocaine. I can't believe I did all this stuff, but I did. And one of the people died right there, overdose, on the floor. And I ran. I was always afraid. Rose too high, didn't deserve to be where I was. And I always felt like kind of like a phony. So I did this really stupid thing. There was a very powerful, powerful woman called Sue Mengers. They called her the most powerful woman in Hollywood at that time. She was very funny also. She was heavy. I said, if the history of this movie is ever written, it should be called When a Fat Girl Falls in Love. It was hilarious at the moment. It was not hilarious when it was 2 weeks later written in the Hollywood Reporter. And it hurt her terribly. And I got a call from Bob Evans, who was very close to this woman. And he just said to me, you're through. You're over. You are over in Hollywood. And I was. And I knew it. I started out at Vanity Fair magazine with the trial of the man with a Hollywood murder trial, a man who killed my daughter.
Actress Dominick Dunne, star of the current film Poltergeist, died today in a Los Angeles hospital. She had been in a coma since she allegedly was strangled by her former boyfriend Saturday. Dominick Dunne was 22.
It took him 5 minutes to kill her, and he got 2.5 years in. And this judge thanked the jury on behalf of both families. I ruined him. I ruined him. And I feel happy that I ruined his career. Within a year, he went from Superior Court. He was hot stuff, appointed by Governor Brown, all this. He went from Superior Court to Juvenile Court to Traffic Court to No Court. And that was all me. And I saw the power that I had. I just never felt that I belonged anywhere. I didn't, even in my own family, I was an outsider.
You know, Dominick Dunne is what Dominick Dunne is. He's not a journalist. He's a gossip columnist. He entertains people. That's how he makes his money. And he has this formula where he finds notorious crimes, and he connects them to wealthy people. And it's a formula that's worked very well for him. It's produced a whole bunch of miniseries and bestsellers, and it's a formula that has appealed to the public. It doesn't really even pretend to be accurate, you know.
His story is remarkable. It's stranger than fiction. I call him an above-the-line star because the name Dominick Dunne, whether it be a novel or a biography or crime reporting, his name is a must-see, it's a must-read, it's a must-hear. And he's become the master of the written word.